Okay, then our from our formulation of mixture, that is vehicle and adjuncts. Okay, then adjuncts are used to improve the stability, color and flavor of mixture, right? Means stability means that particular preparation stable at a particular between a particular time period, right? Means up to the its expiry date, right? Means every preparation should be stable up to its expiry date, right? It at any conditions, right? So mixing of stabilizer is very important for improving the stability, right? That means adjuvants are those type of substance which are used to improve the stability, internal color, flavor of mixtures, right? Means without this it is not possible to prepare a preparation, that is mixture, right? Means it is a work as a simple for suppose we preparing a one juice, right? Or a lemon juice, right? We need a lemon, right? Then sugar, salt, water. Likewise, these adjuncts are work act as a sugar, salt, right? Means without it we can't prepare the mixture. So it is very important to know about these adjuncts, right? So let's say in detail, right? That is first of all chemical stabilizers, right? Chemical stabilizers. The chemical stabilizers possess antioxidant or reducing properties which is used for the chemical stability of mixture. Means oxidation, right? Oxidation or a reduction, it is a oxidation and reduction, it is a one kind of chemical process, right? Chemical process or chemical reaction. Due to oxidation or reduction, there is a decomposition of medicaments or excipients or active drug, right? Due to growth of, sorry, due to oxidation, right? So if your product become decomposed, then we will not get a actual or desired mixture. That's why it is a very necessary to adding the stabilizers, right? For the stability purpose. So stabilizers are work as a antioxidant or reducing properties, right? Means it is a prevent the antioxidant are the agent which prevent the oxidation. If the preventing due to preventing oxidation, our product are stabilized at a particular expiry date or particular time, right? So it's become very necessary to add a stabilizer for the stability purpose, right? That is antioxidant, then reducing agent, etc. Then for example, there is an example of stabilizer, best example of stabilizers, right? That is generally included or added to mixtures. That is 1% of sodium metabisulfate. 1% of sodium metabisulfate is a most popular antioxidant or stabilizers. It is used in mixture as well as in parenteral preparation also, right? In a market there is a diclofenac injection. It contain a sodium metabisulfate as a preservative or a stabilizer with other percentage, right? But in a mixture, means that is there is one mixture, that is sodium salicylate. Sodium salicylate, it contain a 1% of sodium metabisulfate as a stabilizer, right? So it is very necessary to add a stabilizer for this stability purpose or preventing this antioxidant, sorry, work as an antioxidant to prevent the oxidation, to prevent darkness of mixture happen due to atmospheric oxidation, right? If suppose this sodium salicylate not contain any preservative or, sorry, stabilizers, means it not it does not contain sodium metabisulfate. That time there is a chances of happening the darkness due to atmospheric oxidation, right? Atmospheric oxidation due to atmospheric oxidation, right? Means oxidation is a reaction due to atmospheric factor. There are chances of causing the darkness of mixture, right? Darkness of mixture means there is a incompatibility or unacceptable product will be formed, right? That's why for preventing this kind of consequences, that time it should be very necessary to add a chemical stabilizer or any antioxidant like a sodium metabisulfate, right? So I think you are understandable. Then coloring agent. Coloring agent, its name itself says that is color, means whenever we need to make a colored mixture, that time we need the coloring agent, right? There is no specific color for mixture, but some are contain a colored medicament, right? Means for the mixture there is no specific, means specify a specific coloring agent, means at particular this is the coloring agent, use it, right? Means not like this, there is no coloring agent, because most of the medicament are has a color, its own color, means most of the medicament has its own color. That's why there is a no need to add any kind of coloring agent, right? Then flavoring agent, right? As you know, mixture taken internally, right? Means there is a need of flavor. Without flavor we can taken it, right, or drink it, because various medicament or medicines or drugs has a bitter or sometime nauseous or sometime unpleasant taste, smells, right? For preventing this kind of or masking this kind of problems, right, and make a good or palatable or acceptable dosage form, it is a very necessary to add a flavoring agent. It give a flavor, it's give a flavor to the preparation, right, and become a easier to take, right? And most of the time in pediatric preparation it is very necessary to add agents. You know that small babies and childs are very naughty, they don't drink or don't drink the any mixtures with a bitter taste or unpleasant taste, right? That's why it's very necessary to add a flavoring agent, right? So there is some kind of flavors, that is aromatic water, as I said, right? Aromatic water, anise water. This is the example of aromatic water, means anise water are used as a flavoring agent in mixture, right? Then syrup and some glycerin, right? Syrup and glycerin as a sweetening agent for the pediatric preparation, means for the achieving the, if our drug medicament contained bitter taste, has a bitter taste, that time sweetening is an incorporation of sweetening agent is very necessary, right? Like syrup and glycerol, we know the syrup, right? We will discuss the syrup after the mixture, right? After the mixture preparation we will discuss the syrup, right, in detail. So syrup and glycerin are used as a sweetening agent for the pediatric preparation, right? Pediatric, the preparation which is given to the babies or child, right? And then liquid extract also sometime as a flavoring agent, the liquid extract also used, right, to mask the saline taste. If as I said, like drug having bitter taste and saline taste, that time need to add a flavoring agent, that is liquid extract. Liquid extract on type of flavoring agent are incorporated for masking the saline taste or bitter taste, right? Then spirit lemon, right? Spirit lemon, that is cover alkaline citrate taste, means there is some alkaline medicines or medicament, right? It has a alkaline citrate taste, means unpleasant unacceptable taste, right? That time also for preventing some alkaline citrate taste, spirit lemon also used as a flavoring agents, right? Then orange syrup, compound orange extract to mask the metallic, means there is a for the different kind of taste, that time different kind of flavoring agent are used, right? For masking the alkaline citrate test, that time spirit lemon used. For masking the saline test, that time liquid extract used. For masking the metallic test, that time we should use the orange syrup or compound orange extract, right? Also this orange syrup compound orange extract masking the metallic taste as well as it gives a astringent taste of iron salt pediatric preparation, right? Of also mask the astringent taste of iron salt, that is which are used in the pediatric preparation, right? So this is all about the flavoring agent. Okay, then move to the our last adjunct, that is preservative, right? Preservative means that it's just let divide this word, that is preserve. Okay, preserve means keep, right? To keep, right? That is a preserve means something we need to keep for a long time, that is something we need to preserve for some time, right? That is dilute vegetable extract and flavoring agent are the sources of bacteria or fungi in mixture, right? As we said, that is mixture contain a vehicle, that is liquid, either aromatic water, then simple water, simple not purified water, then medicated water. That time there is a chances of causing the or happening the bacterial or fungal growth, right? Because extract, various kind of extract infusion we are used, right? That may chances of happening the growing the bacteria or fungi, right, in mixture. That's why it's very necessary to preserve the mixture. We need to add up some preservative, right? It's help to inhibit the growth of microorganisms or bacteria, fungi, right? Due to this, our preparation stable at long period of time, right? So for example, chloroform and benzoic acid are commonly usable preservative which is used for the formulation of mixture. That is chloroform in there is 1%, that is 0.25% weight 5 volume by volume, right? With this ratio or this concentration we can use the chloroform as preservative as well as benzoic acid in the concentration of 0.1% weight by volume, right? By this we can preserve our mixture, right? So after the formulation, after the all about the formulation, that is about vehicle adjuncts, right, we just go to the storage of mixture. Means after formulation, how to keep it, how to store it, when to store it, then when it is stored, right? Means which type of container we should use to keep it or store the mixture, or which type of counter we need to dispense the mixtures. So all about we will see in storage of mixture, that is. So let's start. Mixture are dispensed in plain glass bottle and are available in different size, 60 ml, 120 ml and 24 ml. Means always we should dispense the mixture in plain glass bottle, in plain transparent glass bottle, right? And that bottle are also available in various kind of size, different size in market, right? As 160 ml, 120 ml, 240 ml. Means 160 ml for children, babies, right? Then 120 for adult, young person, then 250 ml for elder patient. For according to the therapy we can use, right, with a different size. So it should be dispensed in plain glass bottle. Okay, then mixture should be dispensed or supplied for not more than 3 days not more than 3 days, right?